Yes, boys, and welcome back to some more Dokkan goodness. Kizan here, and we're here to talk about the new banner that just came out on Global today. It's the Transforming Golden Frieza banner, and yes, they did exactly what we said they were going to do. They took off physical Beerus and gave us instead the strength Kefla. So most of you people are happy about that. Some Beerus fans probably sad, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So anyways, we're going to be talking about the banner, talking about is it worth your Dragon Stones or not. We're going to talk about for pay to play, free to play, all kinds of play. And don't forget, if you do like Dokkan, Legends, anything like that content, don't forget to hit that like and that subscribe button, because we're trying to hit 300 subs and we got this content coming out all the time. So without further ado, let's get into the banner. So banner came out, one change, looking pretty nice, and honestly, this banner it's kind of hitting different now. Like this banner's looking better than how I thought it would look. Now, the main reason I say that is because, ignoring Frieza just for a second, like, we're not going to look at Frieza right this second, we're going to look at the other options now. This banner has two bad options, which is, I will talk about the bad options first. So which is going to be this Golden Frieza and this First Form Frieza. Now the reason why these are known as like kind of bad options is because, you know, they pretty much get replaced even on this banner themselves. And, you know, this guy is supposed to be the Resurrected Warrior lead, this guy's a Resurrected Warrior lead, this guy you know, is a First Form Frieza, which gets replaced by the LR Prime Battle Frieza. So again, these are the two that you probably want to see the least. But let me get straight into this. So this guy has his uses. The first use is that, say if you somehow don't pull this physical Frieza when you summon for him, it's okay, because you can use this guy as a leader and just take this guy as a friend. I mean, trust me, I'm going to be doing that on a video later today probably, just to show you how if you don't pull Frieza, it ain't that bad. You know, you can still use him, but that is definitely one thing this guy's good for. Yes, his defense isn't the best, and he makes it that you can't really run superclass allies without, you know, lowering their attack. But he ain't too bad, honestly. He's not the worst trash unit I've seen on the banner. Next is this First Form Frieza as well. And again, I just said he's been replaced, but there's a big but as well, because this guy is the extreme leader. Just base, key plus 3, HP attack and defense, 120% lead for extreme. This is like such a good unit for any beginner player to have. If you don't have this guy gives you access to make any extreme team you want, any mix of them. And for people that don't have every option of every category, it legit helps out so much. It helps out so much. So even if you don't like this guy, he could honestly be one of your best leaders if you just started doing it. If you just started doing Dokkan. So definitely don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on him. Even to mid players, you can always get a team out of him. I mean, it could help anywhere, even Battlefield. You know, you got to be getting that Battlefield. But now it's time to talk about the good units on this banner. Which is actually a lot. I mean, you never see this much good units on a banner, I'm not going to lie. So first of all, Strength Cooler, best leader in the game at the moment on Dokkan. Like, you know, you can't beat it. Transformation boost, Terrifying Conquerors, he's a leader, he supports. You can't get better than that. And like, say if you want him to do damage, okay, hit the transform, bang, big damage. You know, it's just amazing. It is just amazing. This guy probably better than the physical Frieza on the banner, so like, that is definitely a tick up to, you know, should you summon or not. I mean, I wouldn't do this for dupes if you're like a free-to-play player or anything like that. I would never chase dupes for free-to-play players. But if you haven't got him, he's definitely on your radar. Nameku. Now, this is an iffy one now, because I'm not the biggest fan of Nameku. As in, like, I love Nameku, but I mean the Dokkan unit, this one right here. Not a fan of how he works exactly. I mean, he does okay. I mean, he can hit about like 1.7, 1.9, maybe 2 mils in this form with dupes or something. But the main thing about this guy, honestly, is that he is the Super Saiyan leader, and Super Saiyans are ridiculous. They are a top tier team. Nobody can tell me otherwise. They are part of the top tier. You know, look at these LRs. Like, you can't beat it. Well, you can beat it. There are some better teams than it, but this team is definitely one of the best. And you know, if you pull him, you're gonna have a good time. I'm not gonna talk about Planet Namek Saga on this because this needs fleshing out. This needs fixing. So hopefully Dokkan one day goes back to the Namek Saga. We can get some new units. But for now, Super Saiyan's good leader. And he's not too bad, honestly. He stacks a bit when he's in this form. When he transforms like this, he does raise defense, but you got to get to this form first. And then, you know, he's not a bad unit. It's just not top tier as a unit. But his team is good enough to carry him. So, again, I would say that's a really good one to go for if you do not have him. Strength Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. Not much to talk about this guy. I mean, he's got the Spirit Bomb in the back. So, like, you know, he's got that, but I would never always rely on this. I mean, it is a nice thing to see big damage. But the main thing is, he leads Universal Survival Saga. I mean, there is Rep 7 as well, but mainly Universal Survival Saga, 170%. This is the category that Dokkan will probably give the most support to, honestly. Because, you know, Bandai and Dokkan believe, like, it's the biggest one. So, you know, it will get the most stuff. And with the year 6 anniversary coming out, which has been hinted to be Tournament of Power, I mean, they will probably be better on their own leader skills, but it doesn't hurt to have a Universal Survival lead. As an actual unit, though, he's a bit squishy. I don't know how I feel about him that much, but his team's that good, does it really matter? His team's like Super Saiyans, but on the same level. So, again, good unit as well. Got some good damage, just defense not there, but overall solid unit. I wouldn't tell you to summon if he was the main banner unit, but he's on the side, so again, you gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. And the one that got put onto the banner, Kefla. Now, I just talked about this in my last video. Kefla as a unit is really strong. Really, really strong. But the way she works is her leader skill is not the best. I mean, Universe 6 is not fleshed out enough to be a team that would make you want to chase for it. And to be honest, her damage does not give her a spot in some of the most prevalent teams, as I said before. So she's really good, but you're not taking really on Universal Survival Saga arc, you know, if you had the Jiren and everything. If you're free to play, yeah, and if Kefla's your favorite character, yes, you would. I mean, you could have a rotation with Kefla and Kel and Kefla, that would be good, but, you know, then you're leaving out, like, maybe Goku, Frieza, the Blue Boys. So depending on what rotation you got, you could maybe run her there. T-Boost, not really. Super Saiyan 2, no space. Final Trump card, no space. Yeah, so really good unit, but you know, you need to be wanting to run her over better, you know, choices. But now this is a but, by the way, guys, because she gets way stronger if you have access to this unit, which is going to be Strength Cabba. If you have Strength Cabba on float, this makes Kefla a beast. You know, both Keflas if you're running her as leaders. The only thing is this guy shows up like once a year, if not twice. And, you know, he's really difficult for many people to get. I mean, if you got him, you know how good he is. But for the people that don't have him, maybe it's time to give this girl a skip. And finally, the Frieza. Okay, we've talked a bit about this. I will just quickly go over him, but great unit. Leader skill leaves much to be desired though. Should have been 170, would have made him top tier, would have actually made him so ridiculous, but no. But he does so much stuff, like you can stay in base form, you know, get some evasion in, lower the enemy's attack and defense, you know, you can seal, or you could hit that golden Frieza. Big boost of attack, great chance of stunning when you super, reduce damage received when your HP is lower than usual, and big damage. That is literally it, what I wanted to talk about this guy. And looking at this, I'm just showing you his links. He links up best with himself, all 7 links, but you know, then majority of the Frieza units he does link up with pretty well. So you're covered with links, you're covered for links. And the next thing I do want to say is he's pretty strong. He is pretty strong. I mean, I'm not going too much in depth with him as I am on the other ones, because I talked about him in the previous video. But you know, he definitely pulls his weight. He's definitely worthy of being a later DFE release. Pretty nice. So now it's the all important, is this banner worth your Dragonstones should you summon? Honestly, I'd have to say yes. Honestly, I don't think I would have said that before, but look at it. Really good unit, good unit, good unit, good unit, really good unit. And then there's 2 okay units, but that's actually amazing value. Actually really amazing value. And the next banner you people want to drop on Dokkan, I'll give you a bit of a heads up, will be the Bojack Banner when this comes around. But this isn't coming around for quite a while. Quite a while. So you've got time to spend a bit of Dragonstones, and as you guys do know, the UI, I mean, the step up banner has been taken down, so if you get any compensation, you know where to drop it. You know where to drop it. Anyways, with that being said, this has been Kizan here, and let me know if you're summoning or not. Let me know in the comments if you have summoned, if you're thinking about summoning, let me know. But that is the end of the video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, maybe a little comment on the side. And I'll see you on the next video. This is Kizan here, and I'm gonna bounce out in a bit, guys. Have a good one.